Jordan's always been able to stay out of controversies pretty well. Except that one time. So it's 1990, right? Michael Jordan, biggest athlete in the world. But see, he had a problem. Back in his hometown of North Carolina, there was a Senate race between Jesse Helms and Harvey Gantt. Everyone's like, yo, Michael, can you do a little something to support Harvey? Because the thing is, this was no ordinary Senate race. This was huge for North Carolina and America. Harvey represented change. Jesse represented an old America. For example, Jesse publicly opposed gay rights, women rights, civil rights, disability rights, and religious rights. Everyone's like, man, that don't matter. Wait till Michael says something about this. Michael said. They said, nah, he just busy with basketball. Michael. They said, nah, he just... Somebody said, man, he not busy. He worried about his paper. But at this point, people were giving him the benefit of the doubt. People were more like confused that he wasn't saying anything. Until a now famous quote comes out saying, Michael Jordan said, Republicans buy Jordan's his shoes too. So basically Michael was saying, since this guy was a Republican, publicly supporting this guy would mess up Michael's bag. Michael's people came out and said, Michael ain't say that. Everybody said, what about his mama? Michael said, whose mama? They said, no, your mom. She's supporting Harvey. Michael said, oh. In that case, let me refer you to my people. Michael's people came out and said, while it is true that Michael's mom is supporting Harvey Gantt, it's also true that Michael got nothing else to say. And well, Michael didn't say anything else publicly. He told his mom, though, that he's not going to support a guy he doesn't know, but that he would send some money to support Harvey Gantt. But funny enough, Harvey Gantt was actually beating Jesse until like a week left to go. Jesse got desperate and started playing on white fear. Basically saying, remember that white job that you were about to get, but that person took it? Same thing's about to happen to me. Unless you vote. Actually, he didn't even say person. He said that minority took it. And well, Harvey Gantt lost. And nobody hated Jordan for this whole thing, but Obama puts it back. He said, man, when I was a young kid in Chicago supporting Gantt, and I heard Michael said that, then his political mode kicked in. He said, we just wished Michael would have pushed harder on that issue. Now, Obama said this during Michael Jordan's Last Dance documentary, and Michael Jordan actually touches on the issue further. Now, Michael Jordan's people were adamant that Michael Jordan never said that. During the documentary, he said, man, I said it. But I was joking, though. Yes, Muhammad Ali was an activist and an athlete. I just wanted to be an athlete. The supporter said, woo, you tell him, Mike. Michael said, Like I was saying, was that a little selfish of me? Probably. But that's Michael Jordan. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Now, if you know anything about Michael Jordan, this story's probably not going to surprise you. Michael Jordan quite literally didn't do anything but play basketball. Anything that wasn't basketball in Michael's eyes had nothing to do with him. Unless he was throwing him some dollars. Then we could talk. He was also famously all about the money. What did Charles Barkley say? During an Oprah interview, Charles Barkley says, I was trying to give a homeless man $1, and Michael Jordan smacked my hand and said, if he could ask for some change, he could also say, can I take your order? Michael was pissed. He said, Charles, you got a big mouth. In the end, Michael's fame and the fact that he was so private made it so people rode past the little quirks in his personality and some of the controversies he was in. Plus, the boy was scoring like 40 points a night. In the words of my father, oh yeah, Michael could play. His hot though, he has a little accent. His hot though